Hey everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. This is Silver Hyena, bouncy camera as usual, and what I have for today's video are these markers from Self-Made Creative, which is a brand I'm not sure if you've really heard about or not. I know that I've got a couple other products, I just can't remember if I've done anything with them yet. However, these were picked up at Ross for about $4, and they are pastel markers, which of course I love pastel colors. I have talked about it often. Anyways, I think it's time to swatch these out. Wasn't that just perfect? What can I say? Sometimes these things just go better in my head and I smudge the paper a bit. Wow, that was dumb of me. Anyways, yeah, often these things just go better in my head and I really don't feel like doing another take, so we're just gonna go with that. Anyways, these markers are fairly standard. You've got a square barrel. Okay, I guess it is gonna roll all over the place. Scratch that. You've got your, oh, these are brush? I thought these were bullets. Kind of a bullet brush? Well, we'll see when we try them out. And chisel. So, let us see. Oh, well, chisel works very well. However, I'm not so sure I would call this pastel. It looks too bright to be pastel, but let us not despair. Oh, need to try out. What is this? Is it? Oh, okay. This definitely, it looks like a bullet nib, but it is way more flexible, like a brush nib. So this is actually really interesting. Like here, get a good look at that. Like, oh boy, I hope there are more of these markers. I mean, I might need to go back to Ross and see if I can get a bigger set. Yeah, here. Okay, and that looks too dull to be a pastel tone. Could work as a skin tone though. Oh, let's do this. Oh, the cap stack, I know some of you don't really care about that. Some of you live for it. Anyways, let's get a close up. Yeah, you can really see how this tip, it has nice flexibility. I love it. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up with the swatches and then do an illustration. You know how it goes. Alright, so here are the finished swatches, and while they're not exactly pastel, they just seem too dark, even though they say pastel yellow, pastel peach, whatever. However, I still think that the colors are very nice, but one final test. I want to see, of course, how well these markers blend together. And of course, I'm doing this all with one hand because I don't have much of a budget. Basically, all of the budget went into this, so enjoy! Yeah, I know, I'm not as funny as I think I am. And the camera is not wanting to cooperate. Whoops. We'll say though that these make a very nice sound on the paper. Very ASMR. Alrighty, and I have to say that, okay, this is probably just not my bestest ever blend. And yes, I know bestest isn't a word, but it is now on this channel. It's not my favorite blend, but I was also really doing it kind of sloppy, but we'll see what things look like when I do the finished piece, which will start in just about 3 seconds. Alright, so final thoughts on these markers. I loved them. I actually thought these were very good, especially for the small price tag. I mean, $4 for a set of 6 markers, regularly $6, or at least that's what they say the comparable value is. Who really knows? But even if it were like, say, $1 per marker, these were not bad at all. And I especially loved these tips because with these particular tips, they call it a brush tip. It was kind of like having the best of a fine tip and the best of a brush tip. I mean, they were fantastic. I loved these tips. I probably didn't use the chisel end enough, but that was because I was loving these small fine tips so much. I was living for it. I mean, like, I enjoyed working on this piece. It was just nice to let go and have fun. I mean, like, and this is only 6 colors, mostly focusing on pink and purple. And look at the color range you can still get out of that. Yes, I cheated a little bit bringing in the gold gel pen and a black Copic, but you know what? It's my artwork and I'll do what I want. But these markers, if you happen to find some self-made creative markers at any of your local stores, whatever you happen to have around, consider picking up a set and trying them out because I enjoyed them. I thought they were great. If you've tried out these markers before, let me know what you think about them in the comments below. I always love hearing what you guys have to say. If I had to give these a numerical rating, I would definitely say that value-wise and performance-wise, a 7 out of 10 would be very fair. I mean, they're not the best markers ever, but for the cheap price tag, I like the colors, and they did perform very well. Now then, I would love to get a tip like this, and then like put Copic ink or Ohuhu ink, then you've got something going. Anyways, with all that being said, I certainly hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, while we're at it, why not visit my Instagram at SilverHyenaArt. And with all that being said, this is Silver Hyena signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Bye!